Hello everybody, this is Dr. Bob DeMaria with another episode of Ask Dr. Bob, and I want you to know we have some very first time type of questions. Somebody asked me about Botox and what I thought about Botox. Do you think I use it? Of course I don't. Botox, I would never put any foreign organism in my body. A lot of people use it. It just amazes me how many people try to just promote wrinkle-free living. I just don't trust Botox. End of story. How does that sound? So there's somebody that lives in an apartment and they want to know what they can do for water purification because they don't want to spend the money on a water purifier. You know what? You could go to a backpack shop and you could get a very small pumped water purifier that I'm sure will be very beneficial for you. Just a thought, a small pump water purifier. There's a lot of purifiers on the market that are basically tabletop. Dr. Bob, what are the contents of a swap bag? 1 medium carrot, a stalk of celery, 1 or 2 radishes, 6 small tomatoes, a half a red apple, sometimes I'll use cauliflower, and bell peppers. I'll say that again. A medium carrot, stalk of celery, a radish or 2, half a red apple, maybe some small tomatoes, a little bit of cauliflower or broccoli, flowerette, and bell pepper sticks, red, yellow, or orange bell pepper. Dr. Bob, you were asking me about a product called Beach Bodies. I think there's Shakeology, there's 360 Shake, Thrive, and Melaleuca. I want you just to look at the ingredients. I really don't promote doing a lot of smoothies. If you're going to do a smoothie, you don't want more than 8 ounces, but I know a lot of people like to use yogurt. I don't promote yogurt. Yogurt causes pains. We just had an ADHD child come in that we did an essential fatty acid blood spot test to, and between their dairy and their omega-6 fats, their body's in a state of inflammation. So, look at the ingredients on all these products. I think you'll be amazed, either colors, sugar, alcohols. I see an awful lot of challenges with people that use these different types of shakes. I think what happens to people, they're so pitiful in their health that even these shakes help them. But once you get to another layer, it's pretty simple. I want you to eat organic food. Raw, saute, grill, stir fry, steam. Real food. That would be wonderful for you. What do you do for gray hair? Sometimes it's a mineral need, sometimes low thyroid. You may consider a mineral tissue hair analysis to see what kind of minerals you might need. I know that most people in the United States today, they just had this on the news, only 10% eat the amount of fruits and vegetables that's RDA, recommended dietary allowance. So I would eat more vegetables, Celtic sea salt, maybe have your thyroid checked. In our number one thing, I showed the head slide, and the best thing with the whole head slide is tilt your head and pull it backwards. Your whole goal is to reverse that curve in your neck. If you're driving down the road, you can push your head against the headrest. That might be a really good idea, just to help do that, maybe holding it 5 or 10 seconds at a time. Somebody had lichen planus, which seems to be more of an autoimmune problem. We've had great success using a product called Agricept L also. It's a citric seed extract. This individual has a daughter who's 19 years old, debilitating pain when ovulating. The bottom line for me is get my book, Dr. Bob's Drugless Guide to Balancing Female Hormones. She's been to every doctor, she said, so this is what I've noticed. Lack of iodine causes PCOS. You may consider the urine iodine loading test, but I'm going to tell you, bromine, fluorine, and chlorine antagonize iodine. I'll be releasing my 9th book this year. We're going to be talking about PCOS. It's iodine. Urine iodine loading test is the way to go. Can I lower my cholesterol by eating beets and apples? Yes, you can lower your cholesterol 40% by eating beet fiber. Do you have any ideas how to support someone who's dealing with pulmonary fibrosis? Stop smoking, no sugar, support the adrenal glands. There is a herb called cat's claw. You may consider that. Cat's claw. Dr. Bob, you have the waffle video on the internet. Can I have it with almond butter and ground flaxseed on it? I just want you to minimize the amount of grains that you're going to do. Maybe if you made it with a rice flour, it might be okay. I just try to eat the least. I'm not telling you I don't ever eat grains, but I don't eat waffles. I don't eat pancakes. Would I like to have a pancake? Maybe, but I really monitor and limit the amount of grains. What should I do if I have Hashimoto's? What food should I stay away from? Gluten. Minimize gluten, no gluten at all. Gluten can aggravate Hashimoto's. Interstitial cystitis, bladder, chronic bladder. First, make sure you're drinking enough water. Do you have a cat at home? Cats can create parasite issues. Do you eat sushi? Have you been to a third world country? Drink more water. We use a product called Agricept L. It's a citric acid extract. But I also know a lot of times people with interstitial cystitis may need more digestive enzymes. We use a product called Hydrozyme. I told my thyroid gland was fine by my GP. This person is having headaches every day. If somebody has a daily headache, I usually think tension headache. Low thyroid will usually cause a morning headache. Menstrual headaches are usually once a month. They're not every day. Everyday headaches, tension, you may make the wise choice to come to see us in Westlake, Ohio. So here's someone who has a husband who's a massage therapist, and that she has fibromyalgia and migraines, and you can't stand it when your husband touches you. So here's what I'm going to suggest you do. No sugar, no fruit, no dairy. All those compromise adrenal gland function. Sugar and fruit and dairy, especially citrus, will cause fibromyalgia pain. And I've worked with a lot of fibromyalgia patients, and they usually have exhausted adrenal glands. This is Dr. Bob DeMaria with another episode of Ask Dr. Bob.